I found Rob on YouTube, and I swear to God, I like 2 weeks straight, man. I watched every video you had, and then it was
this guy's awesome.
And then it was from there. Then I found Lucas, and then Jimmy from Sashimi Whiskey, Corey, Bob, and all those guys, and then just that fish community and all that positive vibe you guys always give out. You guys like literally, I mean, you guys literally like saved my life.
Humans. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Do what you love.
Amen.
And don't ever let anybody tell you that you have to compromise.
Give him a high five. High five him right there. Yeah! Yeah! Hey guys, so I'm here with Amanda. She doesn't quite want to be on video today, but she will be. We're here at the aquarium at the mall. Check this thing out. I'll turn around and walk you guys around. It's just a cool little aquarium in our mall. You know, nothing too fancy. Let me show you guys around real quick. All right, so they used to have like a really sweet reef in here. Now it's just cool fish. But you know, they take pretty good care of it. Besides last year, they had a huge eel in here, and it actually ate one of the sharks. So pretty devastating for some people, and they got in trouble because it wasn't a big enough tank. But I'd say this tank's a couple thousand gallons. Oh, hurry. I just tripped over a stroller. Pretty cool. Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm here with Keng Lee, and Keng is from Minnesota, and he's been a huge inspiration for us because he's always commenting on our Instagram and like giving Amanda feedback on our pictures. And they were talking through Instagram, and she basically just said like, hey, like if you ever want to come up and check out our warehouse, like come on up.
Right. And
then it just kind of worked out. So first of all, let's introduce you, Keng.
Yep. Hey.
Tell us just a little bit about yourself.
I'm Keng Lee, 35 years old, from Minnesota. Got a wife and 4 girls. And
4 girls, and they're awesome. We've been having the best day with them. They're so funny.
They're a handful, but they're
great. His what is it? Your 4-year-old daughter is sassy as can be, and like always on a mission to do something.
she's the Spitfire one.
Oh yeah. Sure. So we went to Applebee's, and they were a trip. Yeah. One fell, and the other one was crying. But it went really, really good. I think I jinxed it.
I was like,
yeah, we did get it done. It worked out good. So you drove all the way from Minnesota.
Yeah, 14 hours.
14-hour drive just to see the warehouse.
Just to see the warehouse.
But you're making a road trip out of it.
Yes.
And so like we were saying, you guys were talking on Instagram, and she was like, anytime you want to come, you can. And it just so happened like the next week, your wife was on spring break.
Yeah, and I was just like, hey, I just got an invite to go check out the warehouse, you know, what do you think? And she was just like, if you want to go, let's go. And we were like, all right,
let's do it.
14 hours later, you know, we're here from Minnesota, so.
And we're really glad to have you. I mean, it's been great getting to know you and your family. And Keng really has an awesome story. And whenever I hear a good story, I think it's like it would be bad of me not to share it with you guys because it's that powerful. And so so just tell us a little bit, like you were into the hobby. You and your brother were really into it together. Actually, let's start at the very beginning because I think you got to start at the beginning.
Okay,
so betas. Let's start there.
Right. So me and my brothers, when we were probably about 13, 14 years old, there was a local. We were living in some apartments, and there was a local fish shop that was like probably like a couple blocks away. And me and my brother would save up our money, and we would always go buy like their bettas. And I swear we're probably the only ones that ever bought betta from that place. But they would always get them because. One day my mom walks in and my mom was like, what's all this? And we're like, oh, our fishes. And we had like 50 to 60 jars of just all bettas, all lined up against our countertops and everything. Yeah. And then from there, it just blew up from there. And it just
started breeding bettas.
Started breeding bettas and just started having even more. And we got crazy from there and stopped that. And then my brother bought a house, and then we both started building a fish room, I guess, together. So yeah. We just started.
So you and your brother were real close.
We were really close. We did everything together. Hung out together. You know, like we called each other every day, talked about fishes, whatever it was real. And then we were real close. And then about 2014, my dad fell off a roof while trying to fix a roof and had a trauma brain injury. And then while we were trying to rehab him back from all that, 3 months after that, my brother actually passed away from heart failure. So then,
and he was only 34.
Yeah,
so
he was
like
only 34.
Real young.
Yeah, so he was real young. So we had to deal with both of that, and then about 3 months after my brother passed away, I got hit with a heart condition where it like just ended my career. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
And then I fell down, and I just literally like I hit the bottom, and
I mean, you're just getting sucker punch after sucker punch,
you know,
like everything going wrong.
Yeah, and I just started going down that, you know, depressed lane, and there's just nothing would just keep me up. And I tried to look on, you know, the brighter things in life and stuff like that, but you think back about everything, and you just couldn't get over that hump.
Yeah.
And then one day my wife was just like, hey, you guys used to have all those fish tanks, you know, you still got them in the garage, why don't you go put one up? So I was like, all right. So grabbed one, 20-gallon long, took it downstairs, set it all up, and then I was like, hey, me and my brother, we used to have shrimp. So I started looking at shrimp. That's when I found Rob on YouTube, and I swear to God, I was like 2 weeks straight, man. I watched every video you had, and then it was
this guy's awesome.
And then it was from there. Then I found Lucas, and then Jimmy, found Sashimi Whiskey, Corey, Bob, and all those guys, and then just that fish community and all that positive vibe you guys always give out. You guys like literally, I mean, you guys literally like saved my life.
Dude, that's awesome.
And I bounced back from there, and they literally saved my life, my marriage, everything.
Yeah, and now you're traveling the country.
And now
he's traveling the country to come see us.
So it's like, so now it's like, hey, you know, it's like when the invitation was put out there, I was just like, I gotta go. You know,
you're always welcome back.
I'm like, oh, I gotta go. So.
That's
short
awesome,
notice,
man.
and I appreciate you guys letting us down.
Yeah.
Letting us come down and doing all
you.
this, you know what I mean? And you guys got my support. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
You guys are great people, man.
Let's do this. Let's go meet your family.
All right,
is that all right?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Yu Yang.
Yu Yang? Mm-hmm. Nice. And do you like fish tanks?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
Now, what are you doing right now?
Drawing.
You're drawing? So have you had fun hanging out with us all day?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like supporting your dad and coming and checking out all the fish tanks that we had?
Yeah.
Yep. Now, if you could tell everyone in the video one thing, what would you tell them?
My little sister is funny.
Your little sister's funny?
Yeah.
Is this your little sister you were talking about?
Yeah.
Now, what's your name?
Jalia.
Say it again.
Jalia.
What happened to your shirt?
I got a little mark on it.
Did you? Uh-oh. Now, was that your fault?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I might have to wash it off.
Well, that's okay. It'll come out. Now, is this your little sister? Now, what's your name?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Shisha?
Yes.
Yes? No, you gotta let her get in the video too. Come on in.
Video. Come on.
Now, what do you have to say to all YouTube?
Can you say hi? Can you say hi to everybody?
Say hi. Give them a high five. High five them right there. Yeah! Yay! All right, then we got to get Sai in here. So Sai, that is how you say it, right, Sai?
Yes, it is.
So you aren't huge into fish tanks.
No, I'm not.
You just do it to support Keng.
We support Keng, yes, because we love him.
You love him, and so this whole trip you were like, we're doing it.
Yes. It was a long trip for us.
How did that conversation go?
Just a lot of convincing, I have to say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But worth it.
Worth it, yes.
That's
Yes.
awesome. Well, we're so glad you guys came for sure. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for letting us come to hang out.
Not a problem at all. Now, Amanda, what did you think of everything?
Oh, I love their kids.
And now what'd you say? You have what now?
Baby fever.
Yes, she does. And she works with babies too, so now it's like twice as bad as it probably otherwise would have been. And so yeah, so there might be a little Lup Diesel running around. You never know. Hopefully not for a while, but we'll see. And I got to get Keng back in here. So Keng, thank you so much for coming here, man. Enjoyed the family, love the family, and we definitely look forward to having you back.
Absolutely.
And if I come to Minnesota,
You got a
we
place
definitely
to
got to
stay.
connect,
Hey,
man.
definitely.
So that's awesome. But hey, you guys have a great day. And we'll talk with you guys soon. All right, so I spoke at Erie Club probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, and so I felt like I would come down to their auction and kind of see how it was, and they have a beautiful auction hall. You guys can see it. I mean, really cool. And so glad I stopped down. Got some of the Youngstown people here. So yeah, it's really good. We got Lisa here. We got the Goomans. Oh my god, that's hilarious. But yeah, so we're gonna have a good day. Hopefully get some good stuff here. But beautiful guys. I'm here in front of Food Chain Lexington, and I got my man Josh here. Josh is like the glue that holds Dustin's fish tank together. I don't know if he'll agree. I think he would though.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know about if I hold the glue. I'm the glue, but I am definitely a pivotal member of.
Yeah,
Dustin's
he
fish
is
tanks.
a big time member. So basically, what happened this morning? I roll into Dustin's, and Dustin's like, "Hey man, can you help me bag cherry shrimp?" So I'm like, "Yeah." So I just go back to the greenhouse. I don't have a siphon. And they have like this black, whatever.
Yeah, it's a big black.
It's a huge black tube, and it's like you can't even get a siphon started. So I'm like,
you can't start
I'm like
in
Josh.
the tank.
Like Josh is in the garage pack or like on doing something. I don't even know what.
Making some schedules. No big deal.
So then I'm like, Josh, do you got anything smaller that I can siphon water into a bucket? And he's like, bro, okay. And he just takes off sprinting to the greenhouse. He gets this thing going in like. Seriously, no time at all. Like filling buckets. It was like a minute later, both buckets are filled with that huge black siphon. And so Josh is like, moves 1,000 miles an hour all the time. So he is a beast. And he's been a huge help today and getting the show together.
We move 1,000 miles an hour here at Dustin's Fish Tanks.
You got to, man. You got to. There's so many moving pieces. So Josh, just tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you were telling me you spin fire, which to me is like, ridiculous. He's got a piece of wood here that's sweet. You gotta show it. Josh has only been doing this for like 3 months, if that. And so he's new into the fish hobby, and he already knows a ton. So being around Dustin, answering questions online.
Dustin knows what's up, man. I mean, he does.
So tell us about you. So you spin fire.
I spin fire.
You've done pretty much everything. Like you are jack of all trades, really.
Been called that my whole life.
Yeah.
I mean,
So he does what it takes to get the job done. And you got to respect that. So huge shout out to Josh.
Yo, dude, let's give a shout out to my boy right here, though. He does it too, man. I mean,
I got to edit that out. I can't swear on here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we got to bleep that little section. So if there's a skip in the video, that was
it. I'm sorry.
Josh getting excited. Dude,
but he does kill it, regardless of the
Thank
fact.
you.
Rob does kill his game, dude.
Well, how about this? I always ask everyone, if you give one piece of advice, it doesn't have to be fish tank related, nothing like that. If you give one piece of advice to the thousands of people that are going to watch this video, what would it be?
Do what you love.
Amen.
And don't ever let anybody tell you that you have to compromise to do that if you don't want to. Do what you love. Compromise when you feel like you need to. You know, whatever it takes to get what you want done, but don't compromise your own values and goals.
I love it, man. That was Josh is the man.
Dude,
Josh,
this guy's the man. I love this
so
dude.
much.
He's been killing it all day, man. He's a great guy to just hang out and talk to. He knows what he's talking about. He's got some pretty killer shrimp, I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.